Garmajoba. So this video is kind of an interesting one, I think. It's there's a lot of fake videos out there, believe it or not. I think about probably 95% of what you see on YouTube or any video you watch is going to be fake, especially when it comes to these homesteading, off-grid, build a cabin in 30 days stuff. Most of those are all fake. I'm trying to show you a little bit so I don't take the best pictures because I'm not a professional. Best videos, I'm not a professional. I don't have, I'm not a gay man with one of those head buns, with a butterface woman that I try to pose in a bikini to get hits and likes. I'm just a regular guy. How I do it is basically how you do it. It's a lot of struggles, it takes a lot of money. It's not easy, especially if you are by yourself. You're going to take all day to cut wood, and that's probably going to last you for a couple of days if it's very cold out and you have to burn it. You have to go cut it, you have to bring it in. There's a lot going on. So speaking of wood, that's what this is. It's going to be my video about wood. I barely watch any homesteading off-grid videos anymore because, like I said, they're all fake. Except maybe a couple, but I'm not so sure. So the headlines, that's how they get you. The headlines, the thumbnail pictures. So I forget what the headline was, but something like off-grid in Alaska or somewhere. Alaska always interests me. So I thought, let me take a quick look, see if it's real or not. So what it seemed some kid, I guess his parents had enough of him living in the basement. Here's some money, go out and see what you can make some videos, make some money, get a job. You can have your own little house. Which, I guess nothing wrong with that. It's you can still learn something, even if it is fake. Maybe a little bit of work, maybe time management to make these videos. These videos take a lot of time also. That's why I don't make so many and don't make so many good ones, because I don't have time to be editing and making all this cinematography and music and all this garbage. I got work to do around here. As you can see if you watch the videos, I got a lot of work to do. So I started watching the video, and this kid he needs to get wood. Like me, I get probably half of my wood from the trees I'm cutting and trimming, and they've been neglected for 3-5 years or so. I don't even know how long. And I'm still trying to catch up on trimming them and trying to keep them alive so the branches start growing vertical, and you got to cut them, and in between it's the air's got to get through and they die. So I'm trying to fix all that still. Anyway, so I use a lot of this wood. I don't just cut it and let it rot. I use it for heating and even cooking with. So I started watching this kid's video, and of course he's got nice pictures, and I think he's supposed to be off-grid. So he's showing the angle of his property that I can see there's a paved road with traffic going through. I guess that could still be off-grid, but I have some traffic going through here, maybe 3 cars a day, and 1 or 2 of the cars are the same one. I live on a dirt road, and you can see the high power electric lines on the other side. There's like an open field or maybe some farming. I think across the field you can kind of see a lot of housing and stuff, which still not too wrong with that. It depends what you're trying to tell people. If you're really like an off-grid guy in the middle of nowhere, it's obviously it's fake already. So this guy needs wood, and you'll see in this video how I get wood and how probably most people get wood. It's the farther you live off the grid and off from civilization and off from the modern world, you'll see how you get the wood. So anyway, this kid orders some wood and a giant fancy brand new truck, and that's okay, pulls up to his house, and it's loaded with wood that looks like it's been seasoned for 2-3 years. It's already cut into quarters or even eighths. It's ready to put in the fireplace. So you see this truck pull up, and the next scene you see, everything's stacked all nice. So I'm thinking they must have some type of crane on the back of the truck, and they just lifted it off and put it where he wanted. So probably 90% of it was stacked, and of course some pieces of wood probably fell down, and he stacked them up a little bit. And nothing wrong with that either, but he makes it sound like it's so easy. You just order wood and there it is, and you don't have to do anything. And that's true if you have enough money. Like me, I don't have a lot of any money. I don't come from a rich family. All my money's I made. So next thing, picture he's chopping wood because some of the pieces are a little bit too big. But the thing is, they're so dry. It's been seasoned so long that you can just split it with you got a small little axe, easily split it. And he didn't show himself. He just showed I think the good shots where he actually hit the wood and split. But, oh man, it's so fake. Anyway, let's get to the point. The rest of this video you're gonna see, I don't say how most people get it, but around here where I live, if you order wood, this is how you get it. So here's a dose of reality for people who you shouldn't believe most of the stuff you see. It's not like that unless you're rich or you live in an area where all this can happen. But if you're really getting off grid, off into the country, I don't think that's how it's going to be. So I'll show you how I do it, how I get it, and it'll give you more a dose of reality and what you have to either look forward to or maybe double think of what you're going to do or how far off grid you want to live. So let's take a look.
ნაცნალური მოძრაობის აქტივისტები და მხარდამჭერები იმყოფებოდნენ, რომლებსაც როგორც ნაცნალური მოძრაობის წარმომადგენლებიაც რუსთავის მერთან ნინო ლაცაბიძემ დღეს მათ კითხვებს
Hey, look. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I can't see now.
Push.
Where's the boat?
იმ პოტრებს არ მიყანარი. იმ პოტრებს აკითხულებს.
ჩამოვიდა ვინა გამოვიდა ვინაზე ვიდეო კიდია.
სად ვინაზე ვიყლა უნდა.
არი ვიდეო ძინა ორი პირი ამეთი.
ო ხალე ორის კილებში მიყავარ. აი მასვე. სად არის? მითხრეს მე. არა.
არა უძმაგაცი ვულა.
ავი იმი პატრონი.
No. God. So this is how I end up getting my wood. That's where I already started stacking some of it to dry it up. And here's how they come. I saw the video last night. It was kind of dark. I had to clear off the driveway because I had to go somewhere this morning, which you'll see in another video. But here's the kind of wood I get. And you just dump it and go. I don't know if you could see it last night in the video, but it's a big, like an old army truck. And here's kind of the mess underneath the van. Here's the other side where I cleared it to the other side. You can see the wood I get. It's not all nicely chopped and dried, and you can see it's like this one's quite yellow. That's a little more wet. You can see this one a little more dry, but they're all quite orange. Some people, you might look on the internet, and they get these things all quartered. Actually, more than that. This would be a quarter, this much. You see how it's bigger than my hand? So they probably get it cut here and cut here already. And maybe they cut these two pieces when they get it, when you see people cutting wood. But this is how you get it in real life. If you're really off the grid, I'm not really off the grid, but I live on a dirt road. You could hear the roosters. And here's a bigger piece I want. This is what I wanted, to get pieces like this. Give you a size how big it is. But that's about the biggest one I got, so I'm not very happy with that. I stacked some more over here. Started covering up in case it rains. You can see this one's a little bit whiter. And this one's, I don't know if you can see it too good on the camera. There's one down there. It's quite orangey. A lot of water in there. Probably take at least a year. I got to try to cut this up a little bit also, but that's it. That's how you really get wood if you live out in the country, off grid, or off in the wilderness, or homesteading. You don't get a fancy truck delivering this stuff and stacking it up nice for you, and it's nice and dried out, and I mean, that would be nice. Nothing against that, but that's those are for those rich kids, those people that are on their parents took care of them, and tried to get them out of the house. They say, hey, we'll buy you a little place out in the country, and you can do what you want, just get out of the house. All right, so there it is.